Thanks for checking out this video. So this video is on something I call account flows, or flows of your accounts, and it's really I think it helps you understand investing and budgeting and the interplay between all your accounts a little better if you actually make a graph of it. So I'm using a program called Gephi. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Gephi, and it's a, a freeware whatever program. It's publicly available, and it does what's called a network diagram, which is a collection of nodes, which are points, and a collection of edges, which are lines between the points. And it's used a lot in the social sciences to graph out, maybe how people are connected, internet traffic, astronomy, all sorts of things. But here in this, these are all the nodes. So these nodes are just a different account or different asset. So for example, I have a paycheck that I receive. So that's a node. That's a that's a source of income. I have some stocks. That's a source of not a source of income, but well, it is, but that's a node. I have some physical copper. So I have some pennies, right? Treasury bills. So common ones, checking account, savings account, credit card. I have a joint savings account. Have a little bit of cash. Maybe if you're mining Bitcoin, have some savings bonds. You get the idea, right? You just list kind of your assets, stocks, bonds, and other, and list any sources of income you may get. Paycheck, Bitcoin mining. I have Amazon seller account, scrap metal dealer, AdSense revenue. Everything you can think of that involves money or assets or bank accounts in some way. Just list them out. That's this list. Now this list so those were the nodes. This next list is the edges. So that's how the nodes are related. So you want to set them up so it's like a direct relation. So let me show you. So for example, I wouldn't have one from, paycheck to silver. Because when my paycheck comes in, that doesn't go directly into silver. It goes paycheck to my checking account. And then from my checking account, into gold, silver, whatever. So I want to basically draw arrows of the flow where things are going. So I'll give you some more examples. I regularly transfer from a joint savings account to a checking account. I might take money out of the ATM from a joint savings account. So that would be joint savings account into cash. I have a paycheck that comes in, goes direct deposit to checking account, transfer some automatically to savings account. From the paycheck. Automatically goes from paycheck to different 401k funds. If I have stocks that I get dividends on or I sell, that would go into cash that's sitting in the brokerage account. I might use cash in the Treasury Direct account to buy, Treasury bills, Treasury notes, and Treasury bonds, and so on. You get the idea, right? I might find, one thing I keep track of is how much money I find on the ground. So, the money I find on the ground just accumulates as cash, and I might put it into stocks or checking account, or just buy some nickel, whatever, right? But anyways, that's the idea. You want to list how they're how all these sources are connected to each other. Okay, so nodes, edges, and then you just make the graph. Simple as that. Let me refresh and make sure it's current. There we go. So I know the text is a little small. Let me zoom in. Okay, so this spoke in the middle is the checking account. For me, that's kind of where everything revolves around, the checking account. Cash over here is another one that has lots of arrows going into it, from it, and so forth. Another one, credit card. Let's see. The Bitcoin wallet I actually use a lot. Let's see. Bills is another one. You know, tax return is an interesting one because it flows into, if we have a refund, it flows into our joint savings account. But also, if we have a refund, I might buy EE savings bonds or I savings bonds. Now this graph is incomplete. I mean, I wanted to just show this as an idea so you can, like I said, get a better handle on your investments, your budget, and how things are related. But yeah, this for me is incomplete. I mean, I need to add more arrows between the different accounts, and also add some more nodes. I mean, I have a couple more accounts I could add on here as well. Another thing you can do in these programs is you can make it so things are different colors. So the edges and the points have some meaning. You can make the size of the points, you can increase the size. Now you might want to do that. You could do all those different types of colorings and sizes and stuff based on dollar amounts, for example. So if I have, you know, whatever, $100 in my checking account, maybe the dot is this big. Okay, but then in my savings account I have $200, maybe this dot for savings account is twice as big. Or maybe every point that involves a 401k, I could make the color blue. So just things like that. Okay, well that's all I got. I hope this helps you visualize all of your accounts, your investing, your income sources, and things like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.